sports fans, ASMR Sports here. Alright, today we're going to do kind of a little bit of just housekeeping, collection management, I guess. I'm trying to think of what I want to try to open, but I don't know, nothing really strikes my fancy, although I have a lot of stuff in sealed cases. And I've been thinking about maybe cracking into one or two or three of those to get some boxes out, especially cases of like blaster boxes. I have a lot of football cases that I haven't opened, and I don't have like individual boxes of that stuff, so I'd have to break a case to be able to access that product. Anyways, in the meantime, I have this box of cards in front of me. It looks like this. And this is all basketball cards. So I went through, I have like 3 monster boxes of non-baseball commons. And I went through that recently with an eye towards picking out basically all of the rookie cards and like stars, you know, like sort of base cards of stars. I've already pulled out like base cards of big stars like LeBron, Giannis, and Luka, and etc. But I hadn't really pulled out cards of like oh god, what's his name? Some of the, like Jaylen Brown, who's having a really good postseason. Jimmy Butler. So the box that I have here that I just showed you are just the rookie cards. The stars I have in another box. But what I want to do here is just go through and sleeve. I should have got like a little microfiber to undust these. But I'm just going to be chewing some gum. And actually I might grab oh, here we go. By the way, somebody actually recently asked, and I forgot if I answered, but these are the little cloths I use to kind of wipe, any dust or dirt. Actually not really dirt, but just like little dust, and then like, if there's fingerprints, I'll clean it off with these. These are microfiber wipes that they use in laboratories to clean glass, like on microscopes. Unfortunately, they don't seem to make these anymore, and I bought like, what did I buy? I bought a case of these, which was like $10, and inside the case was like I think like 4 boxes, and each box has probably about like 20 or 30 of these bags, and each bag has like how many? 10 wipes. So these very well might last me forever. But we'll see. Every time I kind of sit down to do something like this or do some grading, I'll pull one out. So I just like to kind of wipe off the card, like kind of use it like a little brush. Like I just kind of go like this, and then get all the dust off. Just so it's not sitting in there if you have dust inside the sleeve. And actually I see these sleeves have like a little indent in some of them, so I'm not going to use those. And then you put them in a monster box and they're kind of compressed, then bad things can happen. So I see actually this one has some scratches on it already, but these will not scratch the card. So anyways, I'm just going to kind of go through these. I might talk about some of these, but mostly I'm just going to kind of put them away. Let's get some deeper stuff. Just put them in sleeves. Robert Williams III. feel like he's playing on the bench for the Celtics right now. Some of these guys have no hope of really ever doing anything in the NBA. Some of them might even be out of the NBA, but you know what caused me to finally go and just do all my rookie cards, pull all of them out, was that I kept like having to go through and pick out rookies that got hot. So if I just have all the rookies in one spot, I only have to go through that box instead of 3 giant monster boxes of cards. I feel like Anthony Simons was actually not too bad in the playoff run. I think he's still for Portland, plays for Portland. So this is not a bad card. Especially if it's in, gem condition. I haven't reviewed any of these for, like, possible grading. I'll probably, wait on doing something like that until these players get hot, if any of them get hot. This one is a cracked ice, numbered to 199. Oh man, there goes my dehumidifier. I might get up and turn that off because it's super annoying. Alright, hang tight and look at this stack of cards. Alright, and I'm back. So, one thing I did not grab is the stack of rookies that I'm actually going to review for grading right now, because there was a fair number of decent cards that I discovered of guys who have gone, pretty far into the playoffs. Like I had a bunch of Prism rookies of Dante DiVincenzo for the Bucks, and of course the Bucks didn't make it as far as a lot of people had hoped. But he, he was a pretty like prominent player during their regular season, and a lot of people kind of speculate that maybe he's got a bigger future ahead of him. He's a young player. But I had a bunch of like Prism rookies of him, so that's the kind of thing. If you can get a PSA 10 on that card, maybe it's worth $40-50. I haven't looked up prices, that's just my guess, but especially when the season starts up again, which I just read. The John Collins rookie, he's a really good player. But this is just Prestige, which is not a great brand. But I was reading today that maybe the 2020 or the next season, which normally would start in I think in the fall, basically. This one has I feel a lot of smudges on it. But yeah, normally I think the NBA season would be starting right about now, but it's actually still the prior season going because of COVID. But the season that would have started this fall, they're thinking maybe they'll start next year sometime, probably pretty early in the year, I'd imagine. Not sure you guys can see everything really well, but there is a pink ice prism of, come on, Grayson Allen. that's some kind of retail product. Exclusive. Man, just a lot of dust and crap around here, which I hate. Moritz Wagner. I'm gonna guess that's how it's pronounced because that sounds like a German name. I'm not sure if this is gonna. Yeah, German big man, strong, run, continue, blah blah. So he probably played in Europe. Svi, this guy, I don't know where the hell he is right now. He's certainly not playing for the Lakers. At least on their current roster. But this is a guy that I seem to be unable to avoid. I get a lot of his stuff, but they probably made a lot of it. Maybe someday he'll come back and kick some butt. More Svi. These red, white, and blue, which look like a barbershop pole. Those cards are found only in cello packs, which are I think like 3. It's a nice silver prism of a rookie. I don't know what is going on with Jared Vanderbilt these days. But yeah, those red, white, and blues are just in those cello packs, which is like I think it's got like 3 Devontae Graham's actually. Not a bad player. I feel like he has gone on some pretty good runs, like in the last year. But there's a Dante rookie. I guess I didn't pull out of this stack. Some people think this guy, Giannis's brother, could do well at some point in the future. Alright, there's our first stack done. Pull out some more. So Landry Shamet. Gosh, I forget. I don't think he's with Philadelphia. But I might be wrong. I know he was in the playoffs. I can't remember who he was playing with, though. It's a really cool blue laser, I think. Prism. Rodions. Kyrix. Like I got some other decent cards of him. Let's see if that is numbered. Nope, that's a non-numbered. Actually, just saw one of these blue lasers on eBay of Luka Doncic, and I thought that was a really good-looking card. Those aren't like super rare, I don't think, because generally the unnumbered parallels are not like terribly rare. So I was thinking like that might be a cool one to pick up. Man, a lot of dust on this one. Get off of there. That's an oldie. I think that's a 2000 and looks like 2013-14 maybe. More oldies. Now these guys have long since like fizzled out of the league, but they were rookies, so I pulled them. 2012, 13 past and present basketball. And, you know, all the 2012 rookies in there, like Kawhi Leonard and Anthony Davis. And I believe I have a PSA 10 Anthony Davis of this product that I had pulled from a box and might have been on this channel. Or I might have just opened it for fun off camera. But I submitted that one and got these are mostly like really nicely centered. This product reminds me a lot of Heritage Baseball, which I think is a very high quality in terms of like manufacturing. A lot of the cards I get out of there I think are really nicely centered and have nice corners and edges, which is something I think I see much more frequently on very low-tech cards. These are very low-tech cards. They're not glossy at all. You know, I feel like anytime you put a high gloss on something, metallic finish, you're just begging for like chrome scratches and dimples and all sorts of crappy problems that seem to be very common on Prism stuff. You know, it's funny though, I feel like, well, I don't know, I was about to say like Topps Chrome has fewer problems, but like Bowman Chrome certainly does not have fewer problems. Bowman products seem to have a lot of surface issues and stuff. But like Topps Chrome, I think those are generally much better condition-wise out of the packs than Bowman stuff. So it's a purple. I think that might be numbered, but I am wrong. More Dante. Oh, there's another decent looking Rhodion's Curix, number to 199. Okay, I'm gonna put these back in the box now. Bridges, numbered red. Maybe move that up a little bit. More sleeves needed. So these are the sleeves I'm using. I just cracked a new case of these, but I actually had a case before that. In a case there's 100 packs of these. I don't know what a case goes for these days. A lot of supplies are more expensive now. But I've had my cases of these for like a couple years. This guy, Boban Marjanovic, some kind of like weird looking camo jersey. box of 2018 Optic, which is Luka Doncic's rookie year. So with that box, you get like a full set of these rated rookie cards. I've got one unopened box of those so far, but I've opened 2 of them. I think I've got a few of the, I've got the Lukas out for grading right now, and you're almost certain to not get a 10. Because I don't know if you can see here. I thought there was some on here, but maybe not. These things are kind of notorious for having like print lines on them that generally are counted against you in grading, even though they're, pretty much all coming from the factory like that. This one has a line on it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in this light, at least on camera. So anyways, let's leave all these bad boys up. More Rhodions. Here. There's a Gary Trent Jr. actually pulled out a bunch of his stuff for possible grading review. He had a nice little run. I can't remember if it was in the playoffs or like right before, but I remember he had some sort of big games, and his cards got a lot of attention. So I figured some of his stuff might still be worth, a little bit if it's cards that are in really good shape. So I found a hollow optic rookie of Gary Trent Jr. that I'll review to see how it looks under close inspection. So I understand they made this set in the 2017 Optic product as well, but I've never, not that I've looked, but I don't think I've ever seen any cards from that. I certainly don't have any cards from it. But that would have, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and everybody else in the 2017 rookie class. So that might be kind of cool to see some of those cards. Finish this stack and then sign off. I kind of eager to get to bed. I woke up pretty early this morning and was playing tennis earlier this evening, so I'm pretty maxed out, ready to rest, get a bunch of sleep. If I can. There's a nice fast break base prism. Ivan Robb, no idea what that guy's up to. Was at one time thought to be a pretty good prospect. These are all 2017-18 optics. Frank and Tilakine I also thought was supposed to be pretty good. But it seems like everybody that goes to the Knicks just sucks. Even if they were drafted high. It's like a curse. Which is a bummer because I'm a Knicks fan from back in the day and I would love to see them do well, but doesn't seem like it's ever going to happen. Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap there. Do the rest of these sometime later. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some rookie cards of basketball players there, even though they're not very good players. Alright, thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all later. Have a great one. Bye now.